Hi guys, today we are making these very cute chocolate covered strawberries. These are perfect for Valentine's gift, and the materials I'll be using today are acrylic yarn to make the strawberry, and it is a medium weight for yarn. So I'll be taking pink color for the chocolate covering, and then red for the strawberry and green for the leaves. And I'll be making the strawberry with a 3.5 mm hook. You can also use 3 mm if you want a smaller size. We'll be needing a yarn needle to weave in the tail ends, a pair of scissors to cut the ends, and also fiber filling to fill in the strawberry. We are starting with the body of the strawberry, and we'll start with the chocolate color. So I'm taking pink. We will start by making a magic ring. To make a magic ring, we will hold the end of the thread here with the thumb and wrap the longer side around your 2 fingers like this, creating parallel line on this side and then across at the back. We'll take our hook facing downwards and go under the first thread and grab this other thread and pull it from under here and create an A shape like this. Then we will twist the hook upward. Now with the hook facing upward, we will grab this bigger end of the thread and pull it through the loop on the hook. Now we can take out our 2 fingers, and this creates our magic ring. We'll start with row 1, and for row 1 we'll be making 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. So to make a single crochet, we'll take our hook and go inside this magic circle and pull up a loop here like this. Here we have 2 loops on the hook. We will pull through both the loops. So that is a single crochet, and we need to make 6 in the magic ring. So we're going to make the second one similarly. Again, go inside the magic ring and pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, pull through both the loops. So 3 single crochet, again going back in this circle, 4 single crochet, 5, and then going back 6. So I've made 6 single crochet here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and now we will pull this end of the thread by, first we'll hold our work here, and now we'll just pull this thread to close this circle up. So here, this is our first round. Now we will close this round by making a slip stitch in the first stitch. So this is my first single crochet of this round, and we'll just go in here and make a slip stitch. Now we will chain 1. So for second round, we will start by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch. So where you made your slip stitch and chain 1, that is your first stitch. We will pull up a loop and pull through both the loops. That's the first single crochet. If you're a beginner, you can mark your first stitch in every round just to know where you started. So in the next stitch, we have to now make an increase. So for an increase, we will be making 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So that's my first single crochet. I'm going back in the same stitch and we will make another single crochet. So that is an increase. Again, in the next stitch, we will go and make 1 single crochet. Then we'll go in the next stitch and make an increase, which is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, and going back in the same stitch, 2. So this is what we have to do for round 2. We will be making 1 single crochet in 1 stitch, and then in the next available stitch we'll be making an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. And by the end of this round, you'll end up with 9 stitches in total. So when you reach the end, you'll see a stitch here. This is the slip stitch that we made to close round 1. We don't use it as any stitch, or we don't make any further stitches in this one. We'll just move on to the first stitch of this round, round 2, and make a slip stitch again. So we'll go in the first stitch and pull a loop and then pull it through the loop on the hook here. And now we'll again chain 1. So this completes round 2. Now we are starting round 3, and for round 3, first we'll go in the first stitch and make a single crochet here. So 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, we have to make an increase. So increase was 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So 1 and 2 in the same stitch. Then again in the next stitch, we have to make 1 single crochet. So this is what we have to do for round 3. Again, in the next stitch, we'll make 1 single crochet. Then we have to follow it up with an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, going back in the same stitch, 2, and then we have to follow it up again with a single crochet. So 1 single crochet, increase 1 single crochet is the pattern for round 3, and keep doing it till here, and I'll see you at the end. Also at the end you should end up with 12 stitches. So I am at the end of round 3 and I have 12 stitches in total all around, and here we will go in the first stitch of this round and make a slip stitch to close this round up here, and we will make 1 chain. So here we have done 1, 2, 3 rounds now. So for round 4 we have to do first 3 single crochet in 3 individual stitches. So we'll go in the first stitch, make 1 single crochet, go in the next stitch, make another single crochet, then go in the third stitch, make 1 single crochet. So I made 3 single crochets in the first 3 stitches, and now we will follow it up with an increase, which is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So again we'll repeat this, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then again 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So I've made 3 single crochet in 3 individual stitches. Now we will follow it up with an increase, that is 2 single crochets going in the same stitch. So that is what we have to do for round 4. So complete this round and I'll see you at the end. Also at the end you'll end up with 15 stitches in total. So I am at the end of round 4 and I have 15 stitches all around, and here we will be making a slip stitch going in the first stitch of this round here and chain 1. So you have to make slip stitch and chain 1 at the end of every round. Now for round 5 we have to start with a single crochet in the first stitch, then again make a single crochet in the next stitch, then we have to do an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch, 1, going back in this stitch, 2, then we have to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch and again 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So we are doing 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in 2 individual stitches, then an increase, and then again 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in 2 individual stitches, and we'll continue doing this. So again 1 single crochet, going in the next stitch, 1 single crochet, and then we have to do an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then we have to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So continue doing this till the end. So I am at the end of round 5 and I have 18 stitches in total for round 5. Now we will again close this round up by making a slip stitch in the first stitch of this round here and then make chain 1. Now for round 6 we have to do 5 single crochets in the first 5 stitches. So we'll just start 1, going in the next stitch, 2, going in the third stitch, 3, again in the next stitch, 4th single crochet, then again in the next stitch, 5 single crochet. So we have done 5 single crochets here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 individual stitches, and now after the 5 single crochet we have to do an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So I'm going back in the same stitch and making another single crochet, and this is what we have to do for round 5. Again we'll start, we'll make 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4th and 5th. So we have made our 5 single crochets in 5 different stitches, and now we will make the increase. So in the next stitch we'll make 2 single crochets going in the same stitch. So this is what we have to do for round 6, and at the end you should end up with 21 stitches in total. So I'm at the end of round 6 and we'll be closing this round up with a slip stitch and chain 1. Now for round 7 we have to do 3 single crochet in the first 3 stitches. So let's just start, going in the first stitch, make 1 single crochet, then go in the next stitch, again we'll make 1 single crochet, then in the next stitch again 1 single crochet. So we have made 3 single crochets in 3 individual stitches, and now we will make an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, going back in the same stitch, 2, and after the increase we again have to make 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then again 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So this is what we have to do for round 7, 3 single crochet and increase, and then 3 single crochet. So we'll again start and do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and the third single crochet in the third stitch, and then we will do an increase after that, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Then we'll do 1 single crochet, second single crochet, and the third single crochet. So continue doing this till the end of this round, and I'll see you at the end of round 7. So I'm at the end of round 7. We will close this round up with a slip stitch and chain 1, and also at the end of round 7 I have 24 stitches now. Now for round 8 we have to make 7 single crochets in the first 7 stitches. So let's start. We'll go in the first stitch, 1 single crochet, next 2 single crochet, and again next 3 single crochet, going in the next 4th single crochet, then 5th, 6th and 7th. So we have made 7 single crochets in 7 individual stitches, and now we have to make an increase. So increase was 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and this is what we have to do for round 8. So again we'll go in the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, second single crochet, then in the next third single crochet, again 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So once we have made the 7 single crochet, we will follow it up with an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So this is what we'll continue doing, and I'll see you at the end of round 8. So I am at the end of round 8, and we should have 27 stitches all around. We will close this round up by making a slip stitch here. So after making the slip stitch we will not do chain 1 because we'll be switching colors here now. So here we are done with this chocolate covered part, and now I'm switching to the red yarn to make the rest of the strawberry. So just leave it here, and first we'll attach this red thread. So we'll take the red yarn and bring it through the loop on our hook here, and we'll just leave it here. And now we can cut this other thread also. So here I am cutting the pink thread, leaving a little bit of tail end. And now we'll continue working our next round with this red color. Here I am just tying a knot with the red and the pink tail ends just to secure it so that it doesn't come out when we are working, and you can just stuff it back in. And now we can start the next round. So for the next round we just have to make 1 single crochet all around in each stitch, but we have to make it in the back loop. So these little V's are our stitches, and you can see there are 2 loops in a stitch. So this loop towards you is the front loop, and the other loop at the back here is called the back loop. So we'll be making single crochet going only in the back loops for this round. So let's just start. So I'll go in the first stitch here where we made the slip stitch, and I'm going only in the back loop of this stitch, and we'll make our first single crochet here. Again in the next stitch, only in the back loop, make another single crochet, and we will keep doing this for this round, going only in the back loops and making 1 single crochet, and in total we should end up with 27 single crochets all around, since we were at 27 stitch count. So keep doing this. I'm making 1 single crochet in the back loop, and I'll see you at the end of this round. So here I am at the end of round 9, and I have 27 stitches in total, and we'll be making a slip stitch here now to close this round up. So, and also we'll make 1 chain. Now for round 10 we again have to make 1 single crochet all around and going through both the loops now. So we will be starting round 10, going in the first stitch. I'm going through both the front and the back loop and make 1 single crochet, then again in the next stitch going through both the loops, 1 single crochet. So keep making 1 single crochet all around for this round also, but going through both the loops, and you should end up with 27 stitch count at the end. Now I'm at the end of round 10 and I have 27 stitches in total. We will again close this round up by making a slip stitch in the first single crochet of this round, and then we will chain 1. Now we are going to start round 11, and now we'll start decreasing the stitches. So we have to start with 1 single crochet in the first stitch for round 11, and in the next stitch we have to make a decrease. So we'll be making an invisible decrease. So for that we will only go in the front loop of the first stitch and then go in the front loop of the next stitch. So I'll grab 2 front loops and we will pull the yarn through both the loops. Now we have 2 loops on the hook, and now we'll make our single crochet here. So that is a invisible decrease. Let's do it again. We'll be making 1 single crochet in the next stitch and then follow it up with an increase. So we will go in the front loop of the next stitch, and then we will take the hook and go in the front loop of the next stitch. So we have grabbed 2 front loops and we will pull through both the front loops. We have 2 loops on the hook and we'll make our single crochet decrease, and we'll keep doing this for round 11. 1 single crochet and then an invisible decrease. So again going in the front loops and pull through both the front loops and make a single crochet decrease. So keep doing this for round 11 all around, and I'll see you at the end. So I am at the end of round 11 and I have 18 stitches all around in total now, and we will again close this round up by making a slip stitch in the first stitch of this round, and we will chain 1. Starting round 12, and it is similar to round 11. We again have to start with 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then make a decrease. So again only going in the front loops we will make 1 decrease here again. Then we again have to make 1 single crochet and then again a decrease. So round 12 has the same pattern. We'll continue making 1 single crochet and then follow it up with an invisible decrease in the next stitch, and in the end you should end up with 12 stitches in total now. So I'll see you at the end of this round. Here I've completed round 12 and I have 12 stitches in total all around. So here we can start adding the stuffing now. So here we'll close this round 12 by making a slip stitch in the first stitch here and making 1 chain. Now we are at round 13 and this is the last round. So we'll be only making decreases for round 13. We'll not be making any single crochets. So we'll just go in the first stitch only in the front loop and then go in the front loop of the next stitch here. So I've grabbed 2 front loops here, and here we will pull through both the front loops and make a decrease. So we'll be making 6 decreases all around for round 13. Again going only in the front loop of the next 2 stitches and make a single crochet decrease here. So continue doing this all around, making 6 decreases, and you will end up with 6 stitches after that. So I'll see you at the end. I'm done with round 13 and we are done with the strawberry part. Now we'll just cut the yarn. Leave a bit of long thread because we'll be sewing it in and closing the circle on the top. We can take off our hook from this side and fasten off. So we'll be using a yarn needle to close the circle up. If you don't have the yarn needle, you can do it with your hook too. So what I like to do is, we'll be going in the first stitch of this round, but only in the front loop. So this is the first stitch and this is the front loop. So we'll just grab this and go and take our needle and pass through it. Then I go back in the last stitch, only in the back loop here, and make a fake slip stitch here with the yarn needle. You can pull it tight and you can see there's a stitch here that's formed. Now we can just go in the front loops of all the stitches. So going back in the first one, then going in the front loop of the next one. So pass your needle through the front loops of all the 6 stitches. Here. And here when we'll pull the thread tight, it just closes this circle up. Pull it tight enough so there are no bumps here. Now we'll just take this thread and just go through the stuffing through few stitches just to tighten it and hide it. So I'm just going through the red part on the top and passing it a few times. So once it is secure enough, we can cut the thread here. I'm just cutting this yarn and we are done with the body of the strawberry here. Now we'll be making this leaf part on the top of the strawberry, and for that I'm switching to the green thread now. Again, for that we'll start by making a magic ring. And we'll be making 6 single crochet inside this magic ring. So go inside the magic ring, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook and we'll pull through both the loops. That's my first single crochet, going back, second, third, fourth, fifth, and the 6th one. After we are done making 6 single crochet inside this magic ring, we will close this circle up by pulling the end of the thread. Just pull it tight, and now we'll close this circle by making slip stitch in the first stitch that we made in this round, this first single crochet. So just go in here and make a slip stitch. Now here we'll be making 4 chains. So yarn over, pull through, that's my first chain, yarn over, pull through, second, third and fourth chain. We'll start working from the second chain from the hook. This is my first chain from the hook. We will skip this one and we'll go in the second chain and make a single crochet here. Then we'll go in the next chain and again make a single crochet. So I'm going in this chain, pull up a loop and make a single crochet, and we have just 1 chain left here. Now we have to again make a single crochet. So we have to make 3 single crochets starting from the second chain from the hook. So it should look something like this. And now we will make a slip stitch in the next stitch of this round. So here I'll go in the next stitch and make a slip stitch, and this is what we have to repeat 6 times. So here I've made the slip stitch. Now we'll again make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we will start working from the second chain from the hook. So we'll skip this first one. In the second one again 1 single crochet, then again in the next chain we'll go and make a single crochet, then again in the last chain here we'll again make a single crochet. And now we'll go in this next stitch here and make a slip stitch. So here, and now we'll again, after the slip stitch, repeat the same pattern, that is 4 chains, then 3 single crochet, and then slip stitch. So continue doing this for 6 times till you reach till the end. So I've repeated this pattern 6 times and I'm at the end, and I have 1 stitch left here, and we'll just make a slip stitch here. And we are done with this leaf part. Now we'll just cut this thread off. Again, leave a generous amount because we'll be sewing this on top of the strawberry. We'll take the hook off from this side and fasten off. Now I have both these threads at the back and in the center of this leaf part. So we can take our strawberry here. Now either you can stick this leaf up or you can sew it here on top. I'll be doing this. We need to find a center for the strawberry. So sometimes it is hard to find the center, but this is the smaller circle here, the last round that we did in the strawberry, and you'll just go here, take the needle here and pass the thread through here. So, and just take it out from anywhere here in the bottom. So you can take out both the threads together or you can pass it one by one like I am doing. We will take this other thread also, go in the same stitch where we took out this one and take it out from the same place here. So here now I have both the threads out from here and I'll be tying knot here. We'll just tie 1 or 2 knots just to secure this. And we will cut this excess yarn here. You can stuff the knot inside and just squish it so that it's not visible. I'll be sticking it up with the glue gun, but I'll only be sticking up the inside and not these outer parts. Now if you don't have a glue gun, you can take your green thread and you can first sew in this round part and then pass your needle through and take out the yarn from here and tie a knot and secure it. So here just lift your leaf a bit and just apply it first inside here. Just be careful with the glue gun and not burn your hand. So this side, and then we'll just lift up the other side and again apply some glue gun here. Just enough to stick it, not a lot. Here I'll also be sticking up these outer leaves, but not fully, just in the inside and not on the edge. So it's up to you. If you want to stick it fully on the strawberry, you can do that. It just looks more nice to not stick the full leaf and just the inside part and leave the edges. So here our chocolate covered strawberry part is done, and we just have to add this little detailing, this zigzag chocolate drizzle on top. So for that I recommend taking a different color yarn. So I'm taking this dark chocolate color yarn, and you'll be needing a needle to make this. And you can also make straight lines. If you don't want the zigzag pattern, you can make straight lines with the needle. So as you like. So here I have passed a generous amount of thread through the needle, and this is the front part of the strawberry. So we can start anywhere here. So if we want our first line to come from here, we'll not go exactly here, but we'll start from the right corner. Anywhere here you can pass through your needle and bring the needle out from where you want your starting line. So here you can pass it through. Now here I am going through 7 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I'll be taking the needle here. This long I want my drizzle line to be. Now you can go even further. So I'm going here, and then I'll be taking out my needle down here from the stitch just below here. So like this, we'll just pass the needle through and create this line effect. Now since we are making this zigzag design, I will be taking the needle back. So here I'll just want the line to come like this. So I'll just go back in this stitch from where we started and pass the needle again back here from this stitch. So like this. So this is how it looks. Now we'll again take the needle from here to here. So 1 stitch below, and here also we'll go 1 stitch below. We're just creating this. You can go here in the same row. I'm taking this. We're creating these small Z's. Now again here we want the line to be like this, so we'll go back in the stitch in the same place and again take out the thread here from this space again. From the same space here. This is how it looks so far. Now we again want the design to go like this, so we'll again come 1 stitch down and pass the needle from here and go in the same row on the opposite side and take the needle out here. So it's up to you. You can do it as many times and as you like. It doesn't have to be very perfect. So again we'll be wanting the zigzag on this side, so we'll go back here in the same space and take it out back from this space again. So I'll just pull this last line here, 1 stitch down again. You can take it from here and then take it out from where we first inserted this dark brown yarn here and just pull it out. Just don't pull too tight, as you can see it creates a dent here. Now here we can remove the needle and we can make knot. After the knots, we can cut out the excess yarn here. We can just push this knot inside and hide it in the stuffing so that it's not visible. So here are so cute and pretty chocolate covered strawberries are done. These make a perfect gift for Valentine's Day, and you can also add a keychain on the top to make a keychain chocolate covered strawberry. If you want to learn how to add the keychain on the top, you can see a detailed shot on my channel that I can link it down below in the description box. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.